Hello, my name is Xuemeng Hu. I'm pursuing my master's degree in international affairs at the Pennsylvania State University. This paper I will be presenting today is titled The Impact of France's Abandonment of Gaullism on its National Defense Policy. And now I will share the screen. Where my paper is divided into 4 parts: introduction, influence, discussion, and conclusion. In the introduction part, the paper starts with the status of Gaullism in France, leading to the issues to be discussed in this paper. To study the impact of France's abandonment of Gaullism on the national defense policy and to assess the possibility of returning to this policy in the new era. In addition, the paper also emphasized in particular the possibility that the fortuitous event of the Russian-Ukrainian war could have an impact on French defense policy. And next will be the most important part of this paper, the influence part. I divided this part into 4 small chapters. In the first chapter, I briefly discuss France's past relations with the United States and NATO. We all know that France withdrew from NATO's military integration organization during the Charles de Gaulle period. At that time, France's military industry was very eye-catching, even if at that time France did not have sufficient funds due to the devastation of World War II. A large number of advanced weapons were put into use by the French army under the independent and complete French military industry system. Moreover, during this period, France's foreign policy also had a very strong independent color, and it was less interfered with by the United States and NATO. Conversely, abandoning Gaullism means that France will have closer ties with NATO and the United States and will not be as an independent military as it used to be. Where the mission of NATO, which is dominated by European countries and the US, has been transformed into suppressing Russia and fighting terrorism after the end of Cold War. As a country with the most powerful military power in Western Europe, France can better achieve better coordinated defense with other European partners after abandoning Gaullism. Especially after Brexit, France has become the only country in the European Union with nuclear weapons, which is conducive to the expansion of France's military influence. In addition, France's abandonment of Gaullism can also make France's defense policy more flexible. After President Macron came to power, he not only increased the military budget year after year, but also introduced some policies that are conducive to the flexible development of French military power. France's abandonment of Gaullism is conducive to the formation of a Franco-German axis that dominates the European order within the EU, and at the same time, it can have a closer military cooperation relationship with the United States. In addition, the abandonment of Gaullism is also conducive to the streamlining of the French army and the improvement of combat capabilities. It is worth noting that under the military reform led by President Sarkozy, France has the second largest global military projection capability after the United States. Now there's a saying that France is returning to Gaullism. Macron has stated on many occasions that he is a Gaullist. But some people think that his statements is just for more votes. As for whether France will truly return to Gaullism, it will take time to test. In the discussion part, this article mainly discusses some evaluations and reactions of China and Russia to the change in France's defense policy. This paper concludes that France's abandonment of Gaullism has a multi-phased impact on its national defense policy, and there are great uncertainties. France sacrificed part of its autonomy in exchange for a broader space for cooperation. And that's all of my presentation. Thank you.